I'm popping out my chat, guys. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Gina. Hi, Alley Cat. Hi, Lisa and Teresa Louise and Dawn and Nita, Nora, Denise, Ilba, Glennis. How are you guys doing tonight? Hi, Pauline. Pauline's got a turtle. I love them. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Renee and Sandra. I love whenever it's snowing and when it's like raining and you can stay inside, or snowing, and just sew, and yeah, I love that. That sounds awesome. All right, where are we? I'm gonna miss everybody. Hi, Angela. See, I would like the snow. We got like snow maybe, what, one time here? I don't know. Hi, Angela. Hi, Laura. Hi, Regine. Oh no, Alec has got the flu. That sucks rocks, dude. Hi, Joe. Hi, Ramona. Hi, Heather and Debbie. Oh, wish you could come reorganize in here, although I'd probably have a heart attack, but I would let you do it, maybe. Erica just had a shot of tequila. That actually sounds good. Hi, Faith. Hi, Cindy. I have my big giant cup of coffee. Sharon's having lunch. Oh gosh, thank goodness, no more fires. You're so funny. Take a shot. So how are you guys doing? I'm doing okay. Denise is sipping Bailey's. 2 shots of whatever. Hi, Shelly. Oh, it wasn't a bad day. It wasn't a bad day. It was, oh, The Masked Singer is on. Okay, so I get to watch it tomorrow. Oh, thanks, Angela. It's like, go Tigers. Well, to be fair, it wasn't full. It was like to here, maybe. How many inches is that? I don't know. Hi, Life's So Crazy. Hi, Denise. Oh, yeah. You know what? It's funny. Hi, Tony. Hi, Linda from Ohio. I've started now wearing Bluetooth earbuds, and I listen to my Audible all day. And like, you know, people want to talk to me. They have to like get my attention because I'm just working and listening to my book. That's all I'm doing. You're trimming jelly roll strips for a curtain. You're trimming jelly. Why didn't you just buy a jelly roll? Hi, Dawn, my Louisiana gal. Hi, Connie and Chris and Kathy and Tamala and Pam and Sarah. How are you guys all doing? Yes, Linda, I don't have time to read, as you might imagine. So I've been listening on Audible for like a couple years now because I read, well, you know, a lot. Like I love to read. And in fact, sometimes, oh, hi, Lindy. Nita's working on her Dressed in Dresden swap project. You guys are doing some great work over there. I was watching, saw some people. Lisa bought 4 jelly rolls, and she has to get the selvages trimmed off. Oh, okay. Vicky's here. Hi, Vicky's Sewing Adventures. Vicky, you're in New Zealand or Australia? I always forget. Kathy, you had weight loss surgery on Monday? What kind did you have, if you don't mind sharing? Sarah is listening while working on a farm quilt. Awesome. She's in Australia. Okay. Hi, Robbie. I love Australia and New Zealand. Just kind of partial. I don't know. You had a sleeve gastrectomy. Gosh, I wish like we were all on video together. Because it's like I want to like have like a conversation, but it's like so slow. You went to the oldest witch store in Dallas and got a couple new books. Okay. So you like what am I thinking? Fantasy? Fantasy? I don't know what witches would be. Hi, Marcia. We're doing good. I have Sammy, and then Jellybean is over there sleeping, and well, everybody's sleeping. And then Smudgy was here. Smudgy left. I don't know why, but he left. Nita had gastric sleeve 2 years ago because of a CPAP incident. Oh, never heard of that. Oh, paganism. Okay. Sorry, I'm not up on it. That's for sure. I don't, what do I like to read? Murder mysteries, true crime. Oh my goodness. You could, I swear to goodness, I was looking up like different songs to sing. But I know y'all think that like I'm like this awesome singer, but I'm really not. Like, I can do rap because you're not, well, I shouldn't say this. I hope there's no rappers out there, but I don't really feel like that's singing. That's like, oh my gosh. But I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty bitty waist and a round thing in your face, you get sprung. Want to pull up tough because you notice that butt was stuffed deep in the jeans she's wearing. That I'm hooked and I can't stop staring. Oh baby, I want to get with ya and take your picture. My homeboys try to warn me, but that butt you got makes me so horny. You like the big butt one, Pam? Yeah, me too. I like the big butt one. Hi, Donna from Indonesia. It's raining heavily there. One book you get is called So Witchy and has patterns and projects. That's cool. That's so cool. Anyways, so I read murder mysteries and like I just got finished reading what was it called? It was by Hi, Smudgy, you came back. Hi, buddy. It was by the guy who wrote Mindhunter. And so he was an FBI agent, and he's talking about all of the like serial killers that still haunt them today, like nobody knows. And not even just serial killers, but like because he talked about JonBenet Ramsey and lots of other stuff. Hi, Pamela. Hi, Stephanie. Stephanie, I just mailed your Poplar Presser. Yes, was it yesterday? It was yesterday. So you should get that soon. Hi, Gia. Coronavirus hotspot. Oh my gosh. Hey, Patty. It's Patty, right? I know I have to say it every time. I got to stop. I got to like really learn it. Hi, Nancy. Kathy, my granddaughter told me I wasn't fat and that people were actually having surgery to make their butts as big as mine. Oh my God, that's awesome. That's awesome. Hey, Auntie Barb. Tons and tons of flu, pneumonia, fever, cough. Oh my goodness. Auntie Barb, are you a nurse? You probably said that you are, and I'm like just lost. Hi, Lisa. Hey, June. Oh, Sandra, you're asking about the Allison Glass sew along. Yeah, so it's so funny because I had no idea that they were going to be doing this, okay? And when I was just at QuiltCon, you know, all of those little mini patterns, I think I put them up there. I bought one of each because I was like, I'm going to do these. And plus, if you guys watched my Monday catch up, you know now that my focus is going to be on foundation paper piecing. So I'm kind of, you know, going to work toward that being my niche in the industry, so to speak. Hi, Cindy. Nita got that booty. Look at her. Oh, Auntie Barb works in the emergency room. Oh, my goodness. And so, anyway, for a long time now, I've been thinking that foundation paper piecing is where I want to be. I love it. You know, there's obviously like many ways to do it, but I think that I do it well, and I want to teach everybody how to do it. Hi, Nairi. Also because I think people they kind of get nervous / scared / you know, whatever about it, just because it's kind of had this reputation that it's hard. And personally, Debbie wants to send me an email for a sincerely heartfelt apologize. I'm not good at the phone. What happened, Debbie? Now you guys are talking about butt implants. Y'all are hilarious. I love it. My favorite batting, I would say Quilter's Dream is probably my favorite batting. I haven't had to buy batting in a long time though, because like I've been making like proper quilts and sending them off to David and letting him put, he puts, if I buy it, I buy cotton, but for quilts, I've started using the bamboo and I really like it. You know what okay, so the thing about paper piecing, it's not even that it's tedious. I think, here's the thing. I'm going to be honest. For me to really get like good at it and stop like making mistakes, it took like about 1.5 years, but that was me like teaching myself. And so I think it's, you know, I think I can make it a little bit easier for people if I, you know, because the thing is, and this is not a criticism of anybody really, but when I would go to watch videos, a lot of times, like, you know, somebody would say, whoever it is I was watching would say like, okay, you know, like do this. And they would say it. And then like all of a sudden the next camera shot was they had finished it. And I was like, well, can you like show us what the heck you just did? And so, yes, it's a lot more tedious for me to make a video with every single step in it. But that's what my goal is to actually show you every step. Because that's, you know, that's all it is to just get comfortable with the steps. That's it. Just getting comfortable with it. And once you start and you know what it looks like and you know what you're looking for and you know how to do this, and it's really not hard. It's really not. It is, I mean, it's tedious as far as, you know, you do this step, you get up and you go do that step and that step and that step. But if you have like a whole thing like set up right next to you, I mean, you could just do it all right there. It doesn't even have to be, it is not that difficult, really. So I think you guys are going to love it. I think we're going to have a great time. And so when I was at QuiltCon, I had bought those 8 patterns, and I asked them about purchasing them wholesale. And so they did let me set up a wholesale account, and I just bought a few. I mean, listen, I don't have a whole lot of money, so I bought a few, and I thought that way I would have them, and I would use them, like if you guys wanted to buy a pattern from me. And then I'm also looking to like buy some of her fabric, but I had to apply somewhere else for a wholesale account for that. So I'm in the middle of, I'm still waiting for them to get back to me and tell me if I have an account. And then I thought I'd put like a little kit together and like just sell little kits or whatever, just to kind of get started. And then all of a sudden, like, I'm not kidding, like what, a week later, I get this email saying that they're having their sew along, and I'm like, you have got to be kidding me right now. So anyways, that's what we're going to be doing. So everything's awesome. Okay, hold on. Let me, I did, I want to go back to Debbie. She didn't say anything else. Do you guys know who Debbie Kroll is? Debbie, are you still here? Because I'm not really sure what you were saying. I have no idea. Okay, so until she comes back, I'm just gonna go forward. Smudgy, you have to go ask Daddy for snacks, baby. Mommy's making video. You want to come up here? You want to come sit on my lap? He's like, no. Oh, okay, so Brenda Fry, I have my first row for Sugary Doo. It's posted. If you want to go and check that out. I am working on them. Let's see. Hi, Mel. Hi, Debbie Weebly. I know I'm saying it. One of those is correct. Okay, are you talking about the little, because even with a 1/8, all you need is a regular ruler. You have a 1/8 on, if you have a, what are those stupid rulers I use? Creative Grids. If you have a Creative Grids ruler, there is a 1/8 little line. You don't need to buy anything new. We'll get it all to work out. Oh, is Vicky here? Hi, Vicky. Hi, Vicky. Yes, Deborah, we'd love to see a pic. I know I would. If you're in the Jellybeanies, come show us. I'd love to see it. The minis, when you get the patterns, you can go anywhere from 4 inches if you want to go really small up to 12. So if you're nervous about the really small, you can go up to 12 inches on their patterns. I'm pretty sure they're all the same way. I've only pulled one out, but I think that's Weebly. Debbie, you've told me that 1,000 times. Hi, Shabby Rose. Is Andrea here? Joe, we're going to turn it all around. Come and watch. And I'm telling you, it's just, you haven't had great luck because, well, I don't know why. I'm acting like I'm like in your life or whatever. But I'm going to be trying to show like step by step by step by step. I'll show you everything I use. Yes, the little add a quarter. It's a great ruler. It's pink. It's awesome. Well, if you get the pink one. But seriously, you do not have to go run out and buy a bunch of stuff. You really don't need that, okay? You really don't need it. You can use any ruler you have that has a 1/4 inch on it, which is every ruler. So you really don't need a whole bunch of stuff. Hi, Deanna. Yes, Sandra, I should get the patterns tomorrow. And so if I get them tomorrow, I don't want to count on it until like they're actually in my hot little hands. But as soon as I get them, I'm going to put them in my Etsy shop, and then I will go over and tell everybody in the Jelly Beanies that they're in. So I don't know if you guys are all in the Jelly Beanies, but you should come over and join us. We're just like, it's just like having a chat here. It's all these ladies. Yes, Suzanne, it is very helpful. But, you know, I know that not everybody has just a whole bunch of money to, you know, spend on extra stuff. It is really awesome. I mean, it's just, it's funny because I've been doing it since before the Add a Quarter came out, and I have one now, but I had never even took it out of the package because I was like, I don't need it. Oh, yes, I would love to hear about you guys whenever you go to the Pineapple Fabric Warehouse sale. I'd love to hear about it, honestly. I'm excited about that Creative Notions too. Hi, Stampin' Sue. Oh, I'm sorry, Andrea. Hi. I talk too much, I know. But if I weren't talking, y'all would all be sitting there like this. Right? Okay, so the thing is, you know, like I said, I didn't know they were doing this right now. I was gonna like put together my own sew along once I had the fabric. I haven't even been approved yet for the wholesale account. So it's like I do have some Allison Glass fabric that I could like cut up, but what I need to do is I know that they're not starting until like later in March, so what I'm hoping is I can get all of the things done that I need to do that I have agreed to with other companies, and then I can get a head start. This is all like, you know, wishful thinking, right? Let me see if I have them up here. I think they're right. Where did I put them? Yeah, here they are. So, hey, Smudgy. So if you guys haven't seen them, or if you missed my haul video, that's this one is called Log Cabin. And you can do the colors like theirs, or you can use your own colors. Like if you're doing it just to like try to learn, you can use scraps around your house that you have just laying around. Because these are little, you don't need like huge pieces of fabric. And this one, oh, I haven't even been telling you. This one's Triangle Geese. And I'm not sure which ones they're going to do first or whatever. I have to see if I can try to figure that out too. Because watch, the one I do first, they're going to do last. This one is Crisscross. And a Courthouse Step. And so, so there are eight different patterns. They say they're going to do one a week, so it's going to be like a couple months that we're making them, and then you can put them on whatever you want. If you go to that page, they have like, she always does like these little sew-alongs, which are really cool, and there are like little milestones, and if you go and like post pictures and stuff, you're like thrown in for like a prize, and it's really cool. Lauren, yes, that's what I love about paper piecing, because like you'll see something and it looks like the New York Beauties, right? Like you'll see those and you're like, oh my goodness. And honestly, guys, it's not that hard. It might take like some extra time because you're like, so, but it's not hard. So it is really nice. It's really nice. Yeah, I think that it's a preference thing as far as like the paper. What I'm gonna do is I bought this. Hold up. I bought this paper piecing. They call it Perfect Piecing. It's by June Taylor. Just because I thought I would give it a go. I've tried the like freezer paper or whatever. I don't tend to like it. Like freezer paper, don't you? Well, the one that I did, you were supposed to like put it down on top of everything and then like trace it and all that. I just want to print it out and it just comes out. So this one will actually fit in a print, laser printer or inkjet, either way. Or if you want to use a pen, you can do that. I have a light box, so I'm going to show you how I use that. And for me, I'm not a big fan of like that kind of paper. I would prefer either just regular copy paper, or I'm going to try this and we'll see how I like it. I haven't done it yet, so I'm going to try it maybe with some of these and see. And where are we? Teresa Louise is spinning. Renee, what do you like about the wax paper piecing? That's what I want to know. See, for me, I kind of like whenever I don't use glue, I don't use pens, I don't use any of this stuff, and I just feel like if I have like a good sheet of paper, then it's holding my fabric much better than the floppy, like the other paper. I just find that it's so floppy that you need something to keep it to hold, to make it firm. And I just find that I don't get any waviness in my fabric. I don't get any of that kind of thing. And I can be pretty loosey-goosey with the whole thing. And so that's why I prefer like regular copy paper or something like that. I'm not even 100% sure I'm going to like this, to be honest with you, because it is very thin, and I'm hoping it's not like the freezer paper. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I wanted to give it a go. So we'll do that. Yeah, I just got one. Look. And I know that like Vicky's over there going, "Hey, you didn't buy that for me." I'm sorry. When I was at QuiltCon, they gave us $10 off, so I kind of bought one like that. Sorry. I was gonna buy one from you. I really was. So I just fell in love with it, and now I'm excited that I have it. And okay, so where am I? Oh, okay. You guys are talking about something at Missouri Star. Is anyone here doing the Missouri Star Block of the Month All-Star? I am, but I'm using my own fabric. Linda says, what are the largest sizes they go? But I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, life's so crazy. I'm so sorry, honey bun. Go take care of yourself. Drink a lot of water. I get headaches all the time, and I find that I try to drink like as close to a gallon of water a day as I can. Brenda says it's my fault that she thinks she could do 10 things at once. I really could do 10 things at once if I didn't have to go to my job. Well, I think I would. And look, watch, I'm going to like find out I was wrong about that. Hi, Kay. The purple wall. I'm trying to catch up. I'm going back a little bit. Teresa Louise is not spinning now. That's good. A hand crank sewing machine is ideal for paper piecing. Wow. I don't think I'm going to hand crank a sewing machine, though. I don't think I'm going to do that. And the more you practice, like, especially when you get used to your own machine, like, I'm at a point now where if I'm put my paper under my needle, I know exactly where my needle is going to go. But, you know, that comes with, like, practicing, you know? Like, the more and the more that you are trying to get down to a certain spot, you'll get so much, like, more in tune with your machine, like, knowing exactly where it's going. Like, you'll just know. Oh, the minis. Okay, so wait, you wanted to know how big they get? Hold on, let me go back up. You don't have to answer again. I'll find it. The largest size is 12 inches, I think. I only looked in one though. Let me just see if I'm opening a random one now, and I'll see if it says the same thing. Although this could be the one I had open before. Let's see. Also, when you buy the patterns, don't use this page. Make a copy of that, because you'll have this forever. You can have it like forever and ever, ever, amen. Let me see. I don't have a ruler right here. Oh, look, I have a cotton cuts. It's just sitting there. Oops, what is that? That's not inches. Here we go. See, this one doesn't go to 12. This one is like 7 3/4 by 7 3/4. So I think it depends on the one that you've got. But here's the thing. You should always know this. You can always use a photocopier and increase or decrease any pattern that you have, pretty much. I mean, pretty much. I had a pattern once that I was doing, and I wanted it to be bigger. I think it was the if you see the Christmas tree paper piece that I made for Becca for Christmas, that was smaller. And I just, at work, I blew it up to, like, I think I got it to 11, like the largest we had in the copying machine. I just made it the biggest, and it just, you know, it just exponentially, you know, it's going to increase it evenly. So I do that whenever I want something to be bigger. What does this one say? Does it say how big this one will get? I mean, if you, like, just in general kind of go, okay, I'm going to do, like, you know, whatever size is on the sheet, no problem. And then you can build it out. I mean, you can just add pieces to the sides and the top to make them all the same size. If you want to make, like, a series of pillows, or if you want to do, like, a mini, right, where you have, like, 8 of them in there. I mean, there's all sorts of things you can do. I haven't really started to think about what I want to do with mine, to be honest. I have no idea. Okay, I was missing everybody. The wax paper. The fabric, you iron to the wax so it sticks to it, but you can use the same section over and over again. With painting, I think I'm kind of like one of those people who do my cheese. I'm thinking. Okay, where are we now? When are we getting clue 2? Oh, okay, so you're talking about the sugary dew? See, I have, like, okay, so I am definitely, like, basically under contract to do the cotton cuts puzzle mystery quilts. And so I just got the 2 pieces for the small and the large. So those I have to do. So once I have those done, then I start going, okay, I need to do the sugary do. I need to do now these little mini, the mini series. You know, I have to kind of do it like that. So yeah. So it's coming. I don't know exactly when, but it is coming for sure. Hi, the Lindsay May Stefan. Stefan? Is it Stefan? Oh, yeah. Laura, anytime you put water in an iron, eventually it's going to kill it. That's why it's like I don't put water in any of my irons. It's not allowed in my house. Scout, what are you doing, baby? Somebody wanted to see Scout. Hold on.
Hey, buddy. Come see. Come say hello and I'll put you down. Yeah. Please go say hello. Here's Scout. Look how big he's getting. Say hello, Scout. Hey, buddy.
He's got those green eyes.
Hi. It's okay.
He gets antsy. See, he doesn't like being held too much. Unless you start like giving him a back rub and then he notices that you're giving him a back rub and then he'll stay. But it takes a bit for him to get in there. Okay. You just flew right through it and had no problem. This row we're using tea bag paper. It's not bad, but you prefer the freezer paper. Yes, I think that for me, it's just the flimsiness. I'm not with the flimsiness. That's my problem. I love how it tears. It tears super easy. I like that. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh, so anyway, about the irons. Like if you, your iron, if you're going to put water in it, it's best if you take all the water out after you're done and like leave it turned over so that like all the water is draining out. That's the best thing you can do. Well, actually the best is probably not to put water in it to begin with, but I get you. Like for me, I just use a spritzer and I'll put the whatever it is on the fabric and then, you know, press over it. That's what I'll do, but it's a preference thing. Everybody's gonna do what they do. There's no right or wrong. You're just gonna have to buy more irons. I mean, you know. No to all stars, postage and exchange rate outweighs value. I know. People say if you want something done, ask someone who is bust. I don't know what that means. Oops. I keep trying to like catch up with everybody and I'm like way back here. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to just... Okay, somebody said hi from Argentina. Hi! Nayala? Not Nayala. Nayala? Not sure. But you have eco-friendly at the end. That part I can say. Clue 2 ships this Friday. I don't know what that is. Oh, yes, you're right, the cotton cuts. It does. They give it to me like, or they're trying to give it to me like a couple of weeks before you guys get it so that I can get my video done. But we're still like playing a little bit of catch up. And so I get behind the 8-ball every time. Hi, Winora from Connecticut. I'm in Connecticut. You shrunk it by 50%. Yeah, see, it's so easy. It's so easy how you can just manipulate. If you just do all of the pieces, you're fine. Hi, Simply Sharon. I know. Auntie Barb, 7 3/4 is kind of bizarre. Oh, Sherry's nodding off. She's going to bed. Oh my goodness, I wish I was going with you. I mean, not in that way. You know what I mean. yeah, I'll tell you guys what I think, because I will put it on here and we'll see what I think. Hi, June. Yeah, where do you even get newsprint paper? Like, I'm sure I'm just, you know, oh, you want to see it? Do you guys, yeah, okay, I'll show it to you. The box, let me see. I'll measure the box, although I know it's not this big. The box is like 10 inches by 6.5 inches. But let's see how it is in here. I haven't taken it out yet. I just barely got it. Let's see. It's packed very well. And here it is. I'll measure it. So this part you can hang on the wall, and then it will, you just take it out and there's like a little lip and you just put it right back in there. And then it goes in the top. I'm sure it gets easier as you use it. And then it'll hang like on your wall if you want. But just the iron itself, like the sole plate, it's like 6 inches from here to the tip. And it's like 3.5 inches across. So it's a little tiny one, but it's not really little. I mean, like you'll get a good press, especially if you're using this for like paper piecing. This would be perfect. And then this is the way that you would hang it. And then if you turn it over, you can just set it down on there as you're ironing. So you can keep it right next to you and just set it down. Some people have said that it gets like really super hot and like, so I'm just letting you know. I don't think there's anything wrong with that off the, you know, off the cuff, but maybe there's a reason people are saying that. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. I personally like a super hot iron. I don't know about anybody else. Maybe be careful what you ask for. I don't know. Okay, so, oh my goodness, it's 9:15 already. Okay, I'm just skipping. I'm so sorry if I missed all of what y'all were saying, because I can't keep up with everybody because I talk too much. Here's the thing with the back stitching. I just saw a little piece of that. Is if I remember, I will do a back stitch. But I can guarantee you that there are many times when I did not remember to put a back stitch, and I have never had pieces come undone. So I don't know, because like when you're doing paper piecing, you're using a very small stitch. I mean, people say to use like a 1.8. Honey, I take that thing down to like 1.2 or 1.4. I take it down. But I do that because I am much better at paper piecing now, and I don't have to use a seam ripper anymore, right? Oh, Becca's here. Hi, Becca. Exactly. I think Becca, in fact, has that kind of set up right by her machine where she's got a wool pressing mat. She's got the little baby Aliso, and that's perfect. It's perfect. We named the pressing stick the Poplar Presser. It's just because it's made out of poplar wood and it presses. I mean, we didn't go crazy with it. It's just called the Poplar Presser. And so, oh, where is May? May, you shouldn't lose stitches. Are you talking about paper piecing? How you need to bring your stitch down to, I mean, seriously, I bring it down to like 1.2 or 1.4 millimeters, but you could, you know, if you're just starting, you could. Oh, Colleen, I didn't put it in my suitcase. The lady was nice enough to give me a code so that whenever I got home, I could put the order in for the iron to get the $10 off. But you had like a time limit, like you had to order it by X day, and they only gave you like 3 days. They're like, you have to order it within like these 3 days, otherwise you don't get it. And so that's what I did. Because I told her, I was like, I really want one, especially for $10 off, but I have nowhere to put that in my suitcase. And so they let you order it after. That's what I did. Because I would have never got that in my suitcase. I was just not gonna get it. Yeah. See, I'm with Laura. Lauren. Sorry, Lauren. You swear I didn't know your name. I know your name. May, I would go lower. I seriously go to 1.2 or 1.4. That's what I do. I know. I know you're supposed to do a back stitch, but if I'm being honest, sometimes I just plumb forget. I mean, I do. I just plumb forget. And then people will be like, don't you back stitch? And I'm all like, of course I back stitch. I just cut that out of the video. You didn't see it. You see, I like that there's not an auto shut off. Because for me, my iron automatically shuts off, and then every single time I go back to iron, then I gotta set it down, wait for it to heat up, blah blah. I don't know, like, and I don't have an issue with not turning it off. I have never not turned it off. I mean, I know I'm saying that now, but I think if I had an issue with that, then I would definitely, that would be forefront in my mind, but I've just never done that. Okay, so is Sherry Geyer still here? Sherry, I know she said she was leaving. Are you still here? Did you leave? Does the big one turns off? Yeah, you know, I got a big one. I think I will. I didn't like the big one. I don't know why. Oh, Sherry, you're still here. Awesome. You were the first person to leave me or to say hello today in the chat. And so I would like to send you a big box full of quilting stuff. Just random things in my room that I have way too much of and I have no idea what to do with. I'm just going to chuck them all in a box and send them to you. How's that sound? But I need you to just send me your address. And this is, here, send me your address here. I always give you guys this email address because I get less email there. And so it's less likely to get lost. Okay, so just send me an email there telling me your address. Unless you have, if you ever purchased anything from my Etsy shop, you can tell me and then I can go and find your address. But, oh, Angela, yeah, this girl, Becky, I can't say her last name. That's why I haven't heard back from her. And I've actually resent the email a couple times and I don't know what to do. I mean, I guess I'll give it like a week or so. I think what I'll do is I don't think I posted it on Instagram yet. So maybe I should post it on Instagram because I'm trying to think. Okay, go ahead and email it to me just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. Then I know I have it for sure. And so, yeah, so I haven't heard back from her. But she did like put her name in, so I'm assuming she still wants it. I'm gonna try finding other stuff that I can do to try to get in touch with her. Boop-a-doop-a-doop. Somebody had said hello, and then I was gonna say hi, and then I was in the middle of talking about the what's your doodle, and then I missed it. Oh, Robbie, they have other pressing mats that aren't wool. I think there was something else that they had that was like similar, like it worked the same way. I don't remember. Barbara, I have not had a problem with it messing with my tension. I haven't. I haven't noticed anything. So, and I've been doing it forever. So, I'm trying to see if I can get make sure I'm getting everybody. Oh, but the alpaca, isn't that still wool? No? Maybe not. It'd be worth it to try. Steady Betty? What's Steady Betty? Like missed a lot of stuff. The Steady Betty has got padding on it and a board in the middle. Alpaca's alpaca. I don't know. Well, I mean, wool doesn't come from wool. It comes from sheep, right? Oh, see, Nita says that you might not be, so you might try the alpaca. Yes, Robbie, I saw yours. You sent us a picture of that, or maybe just me. Hi, Neil and Heather Cockrell. I'm assuming this is Heather, but I mean, you never know. Could be Neil. Yes, I did. I know I got an alpaca mat, and it's somewhere in here. I know it's like, y'all, seriously, it's funny because like people, I don't like everybody's like, because it's constantly messy over here. It's constantly messy. And the thing is I get so many things that I've got like tons of duplicates of. And with constantly opening boxes, it's like, it takes like 2 seconds for this place to go to like hell in a handbasket. I'm really not kidding. Like 2 seconds. And then I've got the cats everywhere and, trying to like climb over there. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. Hi, Shannon. Hi, Loretta. Yes, yes. The alpaca mat, I really do have to find it, and I'm gonna, because I want to like set up a little pressing thing right here for whenever I'm doing the paper piecing, and we'll see how I can get this done. Sherry's going to bed for real. Aren't you glad you stayed up for a second? Your poor headache. And the lady who had the alpaca mat in Vicky's box, she's like so sweet because she'll comment to me all the time on Instagram, hope you're loving that mat. She's just a sweetie. Now, Sherry, I probably won't be able to get that out to you until like Monday or so, but it's coming. Yeah, there's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff in there, Sherry. I don't know what yet, but there's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff in there. I'm like looking around at like things I could throw in there. Sherry, let me know if you if you need some some like moisturizer or something, you know, because I also have like skincare laying around everywhere. Hi, Marguerite. I know, I know. Lauren, that's the thing with me is that for me, it's like I'm so concentrating on making sure the camera's on and is it, you know, I try to make sure that it's even. Is it even? Am I doing, you know, is my hand in the way? I'm like, you know, I'm spending so much time on worrying about how it's going to look in the camera that I totally forget to even backstitch. Thankfully, I haven't had any problems, but yeah. Hi, Jamie. Is it Jamie or is it Jame? Because I would say Jamie, but I try not to. Okay, I feel like it's like Yvette is running out of things to say. Do y'all do y'all have any questions about anything? Something you'd like me to talk about? Hi, Sharon. Oh, you weren't taught that, Sue? That's funny because I don't know. It's like well, of course I wasn't like really like taught. I kind of like, I mean, I didn't like teach myself, but like, you know, either I went to videos or I did go to a couple of classes at my local quilt shop, but everyone's kind of like just sewing together, but nobody really talks about what the rules are. You know what I mean? It's just like everybody just sits and sews. So nobody really told me that, but I must have like read it somewhere or watched it somewhere or I don't know, something. Okay, so the first things that we're doing in immersion is we are starting like from scratch, learning how to use Illustrator. And so she's teaching us settings that you'll want to put on your designs and where to go if you want to change different settings. She's teaching us some shortcuts so that we can just use the keyboard instead of having to constantly use your mouse to go up and around. You could just use the keyboard. So we're learning some shortcut keys, how to create your own shortcut keys. It's pretty interesting so far. I'm still like, oh my goodness, like there's like lesson 1, module 1. I don't know how, I think every week we get like a new module where, well, there's like 20 something parts to the first module. And I'm like, you know, I'm able to do it while I'm at work and maybe a little bit at night if I get done with editing and stuff. But some people have like completely finished all of theirs. Like they just go straight through it like right away. And I'm like, dude, I'm like going as fast as I can. What's my new design project that I talked about Monday? So are we talking about that I wanted to learn how to write my own quilt patterns? Because that's what I want to do. Like what I'm trying to do is get to a point where I can use Illustrator to draw my patterns, right? Like do the what's in the blocks and blah blah blah. And I want to do paper piecing because the thing is, I've been thinking for a long time that I want that to be my niche because I love paper piecing. It's my favorite. Foundation paper piecing is my favorite thing to do. I love how precise everything is. I love the whole thing. And so I've been thinking about that, but I know nothing about writing patterns. I mean, you know, to be honest, and nobody just, you know, is born one day and knows how to do it. You have to learn. And so, so I'm doing that. I'm going to learn how to do it. And as far as like writing instructions out and stuff like that, I'm just trying to read as many patterns as I can that I get from other people who have been writing patterns for a long time, so I can kind of get like the lingo. I need to make sure I've got the math down. I think I do. I mean, I know in my head like how the math works. It's just getting it down on paper so that people understand. But I have a long history in my, you know, work arena or whatever, writing instruction manuals, and I have done some proofreading before, so I think I'm going to be okay at that. I just have never actually done it, so it's just getting practice. That's all. Let's see. Sharon is getting ready to start the small mystery quilt. Is paper piecing fairly easy for a beginner? I wouldn't say it's easy. You have to, the thing with paper piecing, and I'll be honest about this, and this is one of my strong points, is that earlier in my quilting career, it would not have been, because I was so scattered with everything and like so worried about getting stuff done really fast, you know, just get it quick, you know. And now I'm more at a place where when I'm sewing, I like to be in the moment. I like to fully experience everything I'm doing. So I don't worry, except for that I have to film, but I don't worry about like how long something is taking me. Like I make sure I understand what I'm doing and why, and that kind of thing. And so the thing with paper piecing is you really have to concentrate. Like you have to be in the moment. You can't be thinking about a million different things, because you're going to sew that fabric on backwards, or you're going to, yeah, I mean, listen, there are all sorts of things. You pick a problem that you can have with paper piecing or anything, and I guarantee you I have made that mistake about 100 times. Okay, maybe not 100, but a lot. Because it's just, you know, until you get it, which you will. I mean, especially because I don't know. I mean, I like to think that I'm good at teaching. I don't know. I hope so. I hope so. I like doing that. So, I think if you find the right technique and it's working for you, then you'll be just fine. But you have to have patience with yourself, because you're gonna make mistakes. I mean, I'll tell you right now, you're gonna make mistakes. A year and a half in, I was still like sewing the fabric on backwards because I just wasn't thinking. So I'm going to make sure that as I am going with you, that I'm going to just keep repeating the same things over and over so that it's in your head and it sticks with you. And so after a bit, then it just comes to you, and you don't need to keep repeating those things to yourself anymore, because now you got it. So, and it's worth it. That's the thing. It's worth it. Paper piecing is so worth the time to learn, because it's amazing. You get the perfect corners. You get like everything's perfect. So, so it's worth it. It's worth it to give that a go, really. And don't give up. Like if you're having a problem or whatever, ask me, and I'll try to work on that on more videos. And I'm telling you, you can do it. Anybody can do it. You just have to want to, and you got to keep it up, and you just make sure you're in the moment. Let's see. Oh, Robin from Fairland, Indiana. Teresa Louise is going to dinner. Pamela's going to medicate the kids. Good luck, honey bun. I just got back from QuiltCon. My next adventure is going to be, well, Stephanie, I'm going to meet you at Quilt Market. There's so many quilts everywhere. I'm going to meet you at Quilt Market. That's going to be in, where in the heck is it? Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh? We're going to Pittsburgh in May, I think. Cheryl, sometimes it is impossible to reduce the bulk in paper pieced blocks. it depends. That's why it's like, when I do know that when you're designing paper piece blocks, you need to try to decrease as much as you can the place where points are meeting up, because it can be impossible to do that. And that's another, also you should be using a denim needle, because you will have bulk. So use a denim needle, that'll help. And just take it easy. When you're getting to a point where, you know, you have lots of fabric coming together, you won't be able to do anything about the bulk. But if you slow down a little bit, you know, your machine will be okay, and your machine can do it. Let's see. Bye, Mel. I hope you're still here so you can hear me say bye. Heather, backstitching seems to be a bit controversial. Well, try pressing open. You have no idea the controversy I get from that. Good night, Connie. Thanks, Ramona. This is my LSU Tigers. Sue says she will ask this group, when foundation paper piecing, do you guys backstitch? Well, you're technically supposed to, but I mean, I'll admit that sometimes I forget. Kathy, it's Kathy. Hi, Kathy. I am going to be selling them in my Etsy shop. I get them tomorrow, I think. Kathy, are you in the Jelly Beanies? Kathy, is it okay that I say that you're Kim's mom? But I mean, I have all of mine, and I ordered them, and I should get them tomorrow, and then I'll put them in my Etsy shop, and then I'm going to put a notice in the Jelly Beanies when they're up. And the other thing is, guys, I only bought 10 of each, so we'll see how long those last, and if I need more, I can order more. But I didn't want to have a whole slew of them stuck in my shop and I couldn't sell them. So I only got 10 of each. Oh, May wants to be my pattern tester. Awesome. You should send me an email too. Oh, Lori, the pineapple paper piecing block is good. It's awesome. It's isn't there a pineapple in here? Yeah, there is one in the little guy. I mean, it's just a lot of steps when you're doing, that's all. I mean, listen, I'm not telling you guys that it's going to be, you're going to start it and have it done in 2 hours. There's no way on earth you're going to have that ready in 2 hours. It takes time, but oh my goodness, look at this. Like, it's so worth it. It's so worth it. So yeah, you can do it. You can totally do it. And if you're worried about, you know, like wasting fabric because you're going to make mistakes or whatever, get a whole bunch of scraps, make copies of the pattern, and then just keep working on it. Just keep working on it. And if it looks poopy for like the first, who cares? You're learning. It doesn't matter. You know, little scraps that you have laying around. Really, you do not need big pieces of fabric for this. You're little bitty pieces of fabric. It's not going to be so. No, it'll be fine. Just practice, practice, practice. That's what they say for every single thing, and it's so true even on this. I am not a technical writer. I don't even know what that is, but nope, that's not me. But I will get it. Robbie, it's going to be on the YouTube, so you can go back anytime you want to or need to and do it then. No biggie. Nita, I think I would probably need more than one pattern tester anyway. You have to have like 2 or 3, I think. Oh, Heather, she wants to do it too. I'm afraid when I see Illustrator in my notebook, the first book in a few months will become so simple. Oh, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. You know what? It's funny because are you in the immersion course. I don't know if you are. Nayala, am I saying your name right? I'm sorry if I'm not. But are you in the immersion course? It's funny because so I got in the immersion and I went and I signed up for the Facebook group. You guys, not everybody, but a lot of people were like posting that, here's all my artwork, and they're like posting pictures of their artwork. And I'm like, dude, I can't even draw a stick figure. Like, are you kidding? Did I like make this huge mistake? And people were like, no, I can't draw either. And you don't need to know how to draw. It's, depending on what you're going to be designing. I mean, you may not want people in your stuff anyway. You have to find your own style, whatever it is. And if you can't draw a person, then don't put a person in it. So I'm not really sure where I'm going to end up going, but I'm excited about it, and I'm not worrying about the fact that I can't draw, because apparently there's a lot of people also who can't draw. So it's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, Sue does both kind of paper piecing. Hats off, girl. Oh, Gia is doing a paper piecing quilt with cats. Awesome. I can't wait to see. Yeah, I've got all kinds of pattern testers. I'm excited. Okay. Yeah, solids are good. Solids are good. Sugary Doo is great at everything. Oh my goodness. Like she was, oh, here we are at Kathy. Sorry. I get so behind, guys. I'm sorry. Where is everybody? Marsha went to bed. Log cabin. Hi, Barbara. Oh, Tiffany's here. Hi, Tiffany. Oh, here. Okay, so my Etsy shop is... I'm typing it out. Okay, so that's my Etsy shop. Pretty much, Barbara. Yes. So the cake mix pads are good. The cake mix, though, is basically you're just like, you're sewing on lines and you do all of those sewing first and then you cut. So it's not technically the same. No, it's not really the same. It's it's different. I mean, like, because the cake mixes, aren't they mostly just, you're just making triangles. You're making like half square triangles, right? Where did I mean, I know that somewhere in this room I got some cake mixes. But it's not technically the same. It's the same, like, sort of concept in where you're using paper, but that's about it. Let me see. What is a good FPS? Do you mean foundation paper piecing, FPP, for someone that's never done it? I mean, you can... I know. See, the whole thing is that they're minis. And if you, when you get this down and you actually see it, it's like, oh my goodness. Like if you've ever seen his, I saw his like in person, because these patterns are by Juicy Juice. And I've seen like his stuff in person and it is truly amazing. I mean, because it'll be like this little thing, but then you see like all those colors and the way it, it's awesome. I can't wait to do them. I really can't. Oh, look at, she's got like an MD in design. Oh my goodness, or you will. That's awesome. Okay, so the Cotton Cuts Puzzle Mystery Quilts, I have just gotten my second round. So I have started putting the blocks together. but I am still going to have to like edit the videos and stuff like that. I'm hoping that I can get them done by the end of the weekend. I mean, I'm hoping, but I don't know. That's a tall order, but we'll see. It's the editing that takes forever. It's not the sewing. The sewing takes no time at all, really. Hi, Stitch Pennies from Calgary, Canada. Hi. Is this your first time here? Because I don't think I've seen your name before. Allison Johnson is here. Oh, you just did your 4th row of Sugary Doo. That's awesome. I am catching up, and I'm excited. Like, I did the first one, and I'm so super happy with it, so I'm very excited about it. Lauren, I never have a problem with getting my seams to match up, even though I press open. But I don't like nest seams. All I do is I like fold one back and I make sure that the line is going straight up and down, and then I just make sure I wonder clip it real quick. That's all I do. And I've never had a problem with that. So it's just what you get used to. It's like, you know, because if you really want to press open to really get a flat seam, you know, you'll figure it out. Which is what I did. So, I mean, nesting seams is fine. I don't have a problem with it. It depends. I'll go either way usually, depending on what I'm sewing, but I can do it either way. So, oh, hi Stacy. Yeah, I will be at Quilt Market. I don't know if you're in the industry or if I'm thinking about maybe staying an extra day when Quilt Market goes to Houston, and then there's the Quilt Festival right after. I'm thinking about maybe staying a day to see what it's like at Quilt Festival for like one day, because I've heard it's really amazing, so I might do that. Okay, you guys, it's almost 10 o'clock. I still haven't had dinner. Y'all know me. I never have dinner. And I still struggling to get your points and such to match up. Okay, I'll give y'all, if you're doing the foundation paper piecing where you have like bunches of little, because see, these are going to be like one piece, right? Sometimes like section A, B, C, D, E, and you know, you have to put them all together. I can show you guys ways to make sure, or do the best you can to make sure that things are exactly where they need to be. I'll show you some tips on that too. And it's going to be fine. Everything is a learning process, and you take one step at a time, and eventually, I'm telling you, you're gonna be so happy, and it'll be fine. Yeah, I'm just kind of waiting to see if Stacy is going to say if she's at Quilt Market. Bye, Kathy. Is it past your bedtime? Aren't you guys in Missouri? Kathy, where do you live? You don't live in Missouri? I thought you lived in Missouri. Oh, God. Is that L.I. Savoie? Hi, Gloria. Oh, I'm sorry, Teresa. Oh, you get up at 4 a.m. Oh, my goodness. Holy cow. Girl, go to bed. Yeah, it's almost 10 p.m. here, and I haven't had dinner yet. Of course, I still got some work to do, so that's fine. I'll do that while I'm doing it. I don't think you have to use PayPal on in my Etsy shop. No, because I accept any kind of payment, Barbara. Okay, I'm from Louisiana, and we say savoir. I'm so sorry. how do you say it? Savoy? I'm just saying it wrong because I'm from a place where we have like a very strange accent. um, there's a 3-day gap. Okay, Savoy. Okay. See, if you like down south, we say Savoie. We do have people who have that last name, and we say Savoie. Like we have there's a company that does like food, and it's Savoies. So that's why I said it that way. Okay, you guys, I gotta go. I would sit here and like talk all night, but I'm not gonna do that. And I will see you guys next week. Remember, I'm here every Wednesday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. And I've had a really good time talking to you guys tonight. Thank you so much. Oh, your grandma's from Louisiana. Oh, cool. Awesome. Well, I'm glad you came. It's the first time I've seen you here tonight. So hopefully you'll come back next week. And I will see you guys then. Good night. Mwah.